You may be young, but you're ready.
We got a young lady with us today. How you doing today, miss?
I'm doing great.
All right, so it's 11:20, 11:30 at night. First of all, how old are you?
I'm 18.
Wait, you're 18?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm 18.
Oh, good. All right. So you're 18. What?
Why he trying to act surprised like he can't tell that girl 18? Matter of fact, why he trying to act like he ain't had that conversation with her before he turned his camera on? This nigga be trying to play on our top, man.
So, okay, so hold on. So when did you turn 18?
On the 10th.
The 10th of this month?
The 10th of this
What's today, like the 12th or 13th?
I think it's
I think it's the 13th.
let me see. It is.
So you turned 18 3 days ago?
Yes. Yes.
All right, well, first and foremost, happy belated birthday.
Thank you.
Okay, what'd you do for your 18th birthday?
I went out to eat. I spent time with my family. Not really crazy. Like, it was just on some happy 18th.
So you're still in school, right?
No.
Why not?
I graduated.
You graduated last year?
Yes.
Okay.
I am very smart.
You ain't that smart if you ain't ran away yet.
If you graduated last year, that means you're in college, right?
No.
No?
No.
Why
Ain't
not?
got no money for no college.
Yeah? What were your grades like in high school?
This the hand he fan with. He love this shit. He like, look guys, she needs money for college.
Damn, like, they're my friends. I can't just, like, cut them off today or tomorrow. But
All right, here, make it soft ass. What? You gonna find out. Okay, so you're 18,
right.
and you say you graduated last year, or you just stopped going to school?
No, I graduated.
Okay, so graduated. And what school, by the way?
Banneker High School.
Man, shout out Banneker, man. Shout out that Banneker. Okay, and so you're just out here just to use the Wi-Fi. That's it.
Yeah, I don't sell coochie.
Okay, so no selling coochie, and no heavy drug use or anything like that.
I mean, I smoke weed, but hell no.
But not like any hard, nothing like that. Okay.
No.
All right, so let's just start from the beginning real quick. So, where you from?
I'm from here.
You from here?
I'm from Atlanta.
Shout out to ATL, man. Shout it out. Shout out that West Side. We over on Bankhead. You know what I mean? They call it Donnelly Hollowell these days, but it's still Bankhead. All right. So growing up over here, did you have both mom and dad in the household?
Yeah, I did. I actually had a really big crib. And
Okay, so but I'm asking, was mom and dad both in the house?
Yes.
Okay, so they married and everything else?
They was.
They was? Okay, they split at some point. I get it.
Yeah.
How old were you when they split?
That was 10 years ago.
She's about 8.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you have any siblings?
Yeah.
How many?
I have 5.
And where are you in the birth order?
I'm the youngest.
So you're the baby.
Yes.
Oh, Lord
Yes.
Jesus. All right, the light doesn't cut off. It's okay. Let me get this light going. Okay, actually, this really makes your skin like... What? Your skin just did a whole glow up just now. What? Okay. So, all right. So, you know, growing up, would you say you had like a fairly normal childhood?
Nah. Because, like,
I'm gonna go ahead and jump right in and ask.
Right.
Did anything like ever happen to you when you was younger or anything like that?
No.
Okay,
Never.
so nothing ever happened with the stepdad. Nothing ever happened
No.
with none of that stuff. Okay. Because you say, you know, this and that, but at the end of the day, you know, like you're coming out here for Wi-Fi and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Things ain't really great if that's the case, right? So
I really feel like, I mean, I don't really know, but
let's talk about you again. So nothing traumatic ever happened when you was growing up, nothing like that. What are your plans? You're 18. You're not in college.
no.
So what are your plans to like be successful and make money?
Honestly, I plan on making the OnlyFans. What? And just starting from there. You know, I do know some niggas that do porn, and I don't know if they like manage the porn shit, but I know they do it, so they know how it go and shit like that. But I feel like I wouldn't do no porn shit. I just do like some OnlyFans shit. So I feel like
OnlyFans is OF is close enough to.
It's not porn.
So you're saying just show a little something, that type of stuff?
Just show a little something, but make them pay. You know, you get porn for free, and they get paid. I mean, they give you the paycheck off of, I guess, how many views or whatever. But
well, I wasn't gonna talk to you about the other
Right.
thing that I do, but we'll talk off camera, okay?
Okay.
All right, so okay, so that's what you plan on doing is basically kind of hustling it up with a little bit of showing off a little bit of this and that and third.
Yeah.
Okay. What are you gonna do beyond that? Because you know, right now you're 18, so you'll probably get some people like, oh, she's 18, this and that and the third. But when that kind of fades off, right? What's your plan? Like, let's say you done hustled up a little bit of money. What's gonna be your next move?
My next move, stop OnlyFans. Like once I'm gonna make a goal and I'm gonna reach it.
What's the goal?
$1 million. I need $1 million. I ain't gonna
Jesus.
lie. I need a fucking $1 million. I ain't stopping till I make that.
Make $1 million? I ain't
I'm
mad at
making
it.
$1 million. You know, got it.
I ain't mad at it. How much do you plan to charge per month for the content?
Like I feel like as my shit blow up, I'm gonna start charging more and more and more. You feel me? But like,
So let me kind of give it to you a little bit raw, okay? So there are tens, if not hundreds of thousands
right.
of girls doing OnlyFans at this point, right? And the average OnlyFans lady makes about, I think it's something like $400 a month or something like that, $300 or $400 a month. So you're competing with tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands, of other young ladies that have the same idea as you.
Yeah.
What's gonna make yours special?
I'm gonna do some crazy shit.
Like what? They've done a lot of crazy stuff.
You know, I feel like it gotta be like you know what I'm thinking? My ass covered in icing, any type of icing with like some sprinkles on top of it and a candle in between my butt. And then that whole video, niggas just eat my ass and my coochie.
Oh shit.
Like the whole
Okay, and I get it, but that's one video, right? So it's like with that type of content, you got to keep them.
Right.
You got to keep them
I feel
entertained.
like-
You got to stay dropping content because
Right.
they're paying monthly. So if you stop, they'll like kind of quit, or if it falls off, or if they get bored, you know, they'll stop. You know,
Of
so.
course.
Anyway, all right, well, listen, I ain't gonna keep going on because the people are already probably eviscerating me in the comment section. So that being said, but I know that there's also some folks that are looking and saying like, hey. So anyway, I'm gonna leave it right there.
Now I gotta be fair here. This girl is clearly on the wrong path. She clearly is already into certain things. But as a 40-something-year-old man, I don't agree with you condoning or supporting or engaging with this type of shit. So that's why I hate you, and I want to end you, and I won't stop until I do. Now I need to know where did this little girl lay her head at last night, because somehow she ends up with this nigga first thing in the morning also.
I wanted to kind of revisit the conversation that we was having at the end of the conversation last night, right? And so I know that, you know, you plan on doing your OF stuff and everything like that. And real quick, did you like set that up and all like that?
Not yet.
See,
Not
so
yet.
see what I'm talking about? This is that school stuff. This is that same stuff like in school when you don't do your work. You're given a homework assignment and you don't do it. So, because you said that was what you wanted to do, right?
I do, but I ain't gonna lie, like I kind of forgot. Like I got high as fuck. I was eating my snacks. I went to sleep.
Some good Zaza?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so you're not a good employee.
No.
So is what you're saying basically. Okay, so you that's what makes you want to do your hustle, right? And I get that. And I say this. I like that better than you being out and actually selling it on the street or online and people meeting up, all type of strangers and dangerous situations, you know what I'm saying? So whenever I see someone that is doing that, I do suggest, well, why don't you just do OF? Right? Because you can work it up a little better. You don't put yourself in the same dangerous situations and things like that. So there's a part of me that's like, okay, I get it, right? But there's also a part of me that's like, man, she's freshly 18, right? Is there something else? Is there another path? So that's why I wanted to ask you about.
That's a good question.
You and that spitting thing. I know you just get the stuff just accumulates. You told me last night, but okay, yeah, no, that's so. Then the question becomes at 18, because you got a great opportunity right now to think about this and map this out. I'll say this, when you map stuff out, it doesn't always go according to plan, but normally wherever it takes you to is part of God's plan.
Okay.
So it may not go according to your plan, but if you start the plan that you created, and God will kind of light the steps up to where he wants you to go.
Okay.
I totally agree. That's the truest thing he ever said. Marcus created his path and started his journey, and he gonna end up right where God want him to be. Yes, Lord. Hallelujah.
Get my belt. What? Where's my belt? What? Okay, so I would say this. I'm always a fan of doing multiple things. Okay? So I know one thing about young people is you really can't convince them to not do something if they've already decided to do it, right? So, you know, you brought up OF, not me, so that's something that you already kind of had decided. It's in your head, whatever. Yeah. And I'm not going to necessarily try to convince you to not do it. You know, I think that, again, people ask, well, what if this was your daughter? Okay? Well, she's not. She's not, right? She has a whole different life, a whole different trajectory, a whole different past and background, okay? And, you know, to the extent that if my daughters would have had a similar experience and background to what you have, hey, whatever they end up doing, they end up doing. And the bottom line is that there's tons of suburban raised white girls. They're the most, they're the highest population of OF creators.
Right.
He said the white girl's doing this, so damn it, you can do it too, sister. Go ahead.
20% of white American women in their 20s. That means 1 out of 5. If you see 5 white American young ladies, statistically, one of them will have an OF.
Who gives a fuck? Who even asked you this?
So, you know, people try to shame young ladies and stuff, like act like, oh, well, the internet's forever. Well, I believe that we're moving and now living in a society where that stuff doesn't have the same effect that it used to. These days is literally par for the course. 1 out of 5 American white girls in their 20s have an OF. That means that this isn't going to be something that ruins your life. To me, that's my opinion. It's not going to be something that ruins your life in the future the same way that it would have back in the day. Okay. What are your thoughts on that?
I feel like I should do it. I feel like I want to be up there where the white bitches at, where the white girls at. And I just want to be like, I don't know, like I want to be famous type shit for my OnlyFans. Like when I start, like I don't want to stop. Like I said, till I reach my goal, but I want to get famous on it.
So there's so many things as 18. When I look back at 18, I didn't know shit. When I tell you, like I was a legal adult, but I didn't know nothing.
So the next time he talk about how these people grown and they smart enough, remember what he said about himself at 18 years old.
Because, you know, you got one life to live. So you want to live your life, right? You're young. You get some money. You're like, man, I'm going to get turned out here. What you talking about? You give me a little coffee, give me a little pop, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to go overly into the side of discouraging you from doing what you decide to do. But I will say that you want to think about it more deeply. And you want to make sure that it's not so much about the OF part, it's about what happens after. Okay. Like I said, 1 out of 5 white American women are doing OF right now. Mm-hmm. So I don't think it's going to have this negative backlash that, you know, people will say and this and that.
Listen to what this man is telling this girl. This is an 18-year-old girl and a 40-something-year-old man.
I don't want people to think that I'm just like encouraging you or like saying, hey, it's cool, go do OF, you know what I'm saying? And you're going to make $1 million and all that type of stuff. That ain't it. You're such a sweetheart. I tell you what, you are. And I look forward to just kind of, like I say, and listen, guys, I know y'all hate it, but yes, to me, it's better if she has at least a somewhat of a path to victory by dealing with someone that isn't like a straight up wolf. Like there's real wolves out here and they make their money directly based on what you do. I make my money because I've built up an audience and my audience may want to see certain things and that's how I make my money. But that's not the same as all these other guys out here that essentially they see an 18-year-old that may be green, don't know nothing, this and that and the third. So for those of y'all that are complaining and saying, hey, well, he's encouraging this, that, and the third, it's like, no. But I'd rather her kind of have a little bit of guidance and under someone that, again, isn't trying to like take advantage of her in that way, which is me, right? Than to just be out here, we on Bankhead, and this shit is treacherous. And you know that, okay? So that's kind of my idea with it. So, you know, it's her idea, but yes, y'all will be seeing her on the spicy content. We're, I guess, supposed to link up tomorrow and do that, right? So, you know, y'all get to check that out. And, you know, the only thing is, I'm not going to do it if you haven't created your OF.
Okay. I'll do that.
Okay? So, because I want to make sure that you're not just talking shit. You like, if you want to do something in life, and this is with anything that you want to do, you got to do it. People be forgetting about that. They be wanting the results, but they don't want to go through the process. You got to sit down, read the thing, upload the stuff, verify your identity, turn your head left, turn your head right, do all that stuff. It's a whole process. And then you got to wait 24 hours before they actually approve it. So you need to get on that, okay? So when you get back home tonight or in a little bit or whatever, that's what you got to do, okay?
All right, that's my first thing.
All right, well, listen, we appreciate you, Cookie. Did you have anything you want to say? Because I know the people are saying, oh, my God, why is Marcus doing this? She's so young. She's so innocent. Run away, girl. He's taking advantage of you. What's your response?
My response is, guys, I like adventures, you feel me? I like to see where life leads me. I like to live my life. So I feel like starting this will be something new, you know? Like he said, you only got one life to live, so shit, live that shit.
Live it. Because that's how you get to your final destination. You got to do stuff. You got to live life. Life ain't meant to just be all like safe and, oh my God, I'm just going to play it all the way safe and not do this and that and that. Like,
Right.
Okay? Look at Kim Kardashian. She came from a rich family, everything, made a sex tape. She's a billionaire now. I'm just saying, you got to just live your life. Whatever path is for you will be for you. And it's, you know, God works in mysterious ways. It's not always going to be like church, preacher, deacon type stuff. You know, sometimes it's going to be a little bit whatever.
Where's the video, Marcus? Is there a video? Because you guys plan to make a video the next day. So did you make the video and then found out she was too young, so you never posted the video? What's going on? We need answers. 24 hours. If I don't get it, I'm going to find her and ask her my fucking self.